I'm very unimpressed with myself right now because as I was trying to set up my camera connected to my phone, I formatted my memory card. And I don't know what was on that memory card. I don't know if the things that were on there is things that I might need in the future. Things are a little bit shaky. Things are a little bit shaky for me right now, but that's okay. Let's get into today's video. Hi, first of all, hi guys, hi, hello, Twiggy, where are your manners? Guys, today I'll be doing a story time. It is not the kind of story time that you'll be expecting. It's nothing spicy, it's nothing juicy, because my life is dry as brown bread. But it's an experience that I went through, and I just want to be transparent with you guys and let you know of the experience that I went through to possibly stop or prevent it happening to any one of you. But before we get into that, I hope you guys have watched my previous vlogs. I know I haven't dropped a vlog in a while, but like I said, my life right now is very dry. So I haven't been doing anything fun. And that's also why I'm dropping this, because I feel like you guys need some content. You deserve all the content, so please make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss any of my amazing vlogs. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know what you think about this story, and like the video, because obviously it is then suggested to another viewer who might not even know my channel. I feel like I'm very undiscovered and baby Tsang, when you are not undervalued, what's the word? Underrated. My channel is very underrated, and that's simply because people don't know. They don't know any better. If they knew, then they'd understand the hype, they would get it. But I'm very I keep on saying undervalued. Let's leave it. Let us leave this word that is dribbling me and get into the story. It's story times, honeys. Yo, I listen to too much YFM. Anyways, guys, I wanted to do a spicy story time about my crush. You know, let you guys know how we met, how like he swept me off my feet, dribbled me and threw me to the curb. But when I gave the nigga a heads up, because you know, I don't want to be a spicy person that's just dropping, you know, stories about men on my channel without giving them a heads up. I gave homeboy a heads up. I said, baby, I'm gonna do a story time on you one day. And he was like, oh yeah? I said, yeah, daddy, I am. And he was like, okay, let me know when you're filming so I can pull up and tell my side of the story. What kind of demon are you that you want to pull up and tell your side of the story when you know your dribbles, sir? Anyway, hi daddy, if you're watching this. Don't know, I'm calling him daddy, yo. Anyways, let's get into the story. So many of you might know or might not know, but I have been blonde, been bleaching my hair for at least 3 years or more. It was my signature style. Everybody knew to keep the blonde hair. That's just who I am. I would bleach and cut my hair once a week, you know, making sure I look fresh always for shoots, events, and just life. I wanted to be a thin baby, so that was my vibe. But obviously over the years, your scalp and your hair becomes weaker and more sensitive. So this year I thought, hey, let me shave it all off, go bald eagle, and give my scalp a break, which was a bit daunting at first because I hate having a black hair brush cut. It makes me feel very dull and boring. And that's why I was experimenting a lot with the wigs, which has been so much fun. Guys, if you own a wig company and you think this face deserves one of your wigs, please send me a wig. Love, absolutely love how wigs transform me into the baddest thing walking. But anyways, so I obviously had given my hair break from bleaching it for I think like 2-3 months. Like I really went on a real break, but I was obviously getting over this, and I thought, you know what, this month of April, Mava is coming back. Little Amber Rose wannabe baby Twiggy is coming back. She's going back blonde. And because, you know, the girl's making a bit more money now, I thought, let me go to the salon to bleach my hair. 9 times out of 10, when people used to ask me what I use on my hair to achieve the color, what dye, what do I do, whatever, I always recommend for first timers to go to the salon. Only because I have my own DIY bleaching video, but I don't want to tell you guys to go buy the things and then shit fucks up and then you can't blame me. So I always suggest going to a hair salon first, seeing what works, how they do it, and then once you've seen how your hair reacts to bleach, then you can do it at home. That's how I started. When I first went blonde, I went to Lejawi. He bleached my hair. We achieved the perfect color. Everything was boom, bang. I was in. So since then, I've obviously been bleaching at home. I have a really great video for that. You guys can check it out. There's the link. So yeah, because Twiggy has a bit of change, she decided, hey babes, treat yourself, go to the salon, let someone else do the working, like don't be out here basic bleaching your hair, like just go to the salon. Cool. So I went to the salon, and obviously this is a new salon that I've been using, and they haven't worked on my hair for as long as I've worked on my own hair, so they didn't know that I have been bleaching my hair for years. So whatever, we get on and pop in. They ask me like how like platinum do you want to go, and I'm like, I want to be icy. I want to be the iciest thing, let's go for it. Cool. They're like, okay, you're gonna be here for a while because we obviously have to keep reapplying the peroxide, blah 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 blah. Cool. So we get started with the treatment and everything is normal. Because I've been bleaching my hair for so long, I'm used to the tingling and the little burn that it comes with, because you are basically stripping the color off of your hair. So I wasn't going from black to blonde. I was going from brown to blonde because I dyed my hair like a few days before. So the guy that was actually bleaching my hair had said that it was a big mistake that I made of dyeing my hair brown and then coming into bleach. He said it's better to go from black to blonde. Cool. So that's the boo-boo on my part. Anyways, he said it's going to take longer because we're now stripping that color off of my hair, the brown, and then stripping the natural black. So I was prepared for the burn. I'm addicted to that burn. I love that bleach burn because I know the results are going to be so crisp afterwards, right? So we get on and pop in, bleaching. He keeps, so how I bleach my hair, I will apply the peroxide, and then after like 45 minutes I wash it off to see how far the color is. Am I nearly there? How many applications do we have to go? Whereas this homeboy wasn't doing that. Like, he just kept reapplying on top of the bleach, like going in and then waiting for like 45 minutes, then applying more. Every 45 minutes he was applying more. Grand. So the first time I ever bleached my hair at Lejawi, he had said to me that the warmer your body is, the quicker the peroxide reacts and works and changes the color, right? So every time I've bleached my hair at home, I always have a cup of tea while I'm waiting, for the peroxide to do its thing. So while I was there at the salon, I said, hey, can you guys give me a cup of hot water, And I was really cold that day anyway. So I'm drinking my water, letting the bleach do its thing. Guys, now I think I've been there for a good hour and a half. I'm like, no, man, like this is another kind of burn. I haven't experienced a burn like this, And I just thought to myself, too, you haven't bleached your hair in so long, like maybe you've forgotten that it gets hot. But I'm feeling it like here. It's almost painful, like it's physically sore. So I'm like to homeboy, so I'm just like, oh, how long do we still have to go? He's like, no, maybe 1 or 2 more applications. So I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a long ride. I'm going to be here for like 2-3 hours, but let's go. Like, I want to achieve this look because I think I actually wanted to be blonde for street cred. It was a long weekend, guys. This is like a long weekend. So I'm like, I'm going to bleach my hair, wear a wig for the weekend. Had a Monday. And my robes to go street cred. Now I'm feeling like hot. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's from the hot water I've been drinking. But now the heat is here by my throat. Like, I'm even getting goosebumps, like retelling the story, because it was just the weirdest feeling. Guys, I'm feeling hot and itchy around my throat. Now this hot and itchiness is coming up towards my face. I was like, something ain't right, but okay. Now this itchiness is coming in between my thighs. Now it's like a bit awkward because I'm in public. I'm like, doing a young dirty wine, dirty wine, dirty wine. I'm itchy. I'm itchy. Now it's like the corners, like the creases of my body are getting itchy. I'm itching. I'm like, yo, homeboy, can you wash this off? He's like, no, we're not done. I said, hey, sir, respectfully wash my face, wash my hair. We wash. The more he's washing, I have my phone up, literally up like this, and I'm seeing my face turn red. Guys, I have never felt like that before. He washes my hair. I go straight to the counter. I pay. I said, guys, I will be back tomorrow to finish off this treatment because I can't. Okay, guys, my battery died. Like I said, I'm just going through the most. Formatted the card by mistake. Haven't charged the battery. But like I said, I went straight to the counter. I paid for the treatment and I said, yo guys, I will come in tomorrow to finish off this treatment. But for now, I need to get the hell out of here because something is not right. Guys, literally in that moment of time, I really thought I had been bewitched. Someone had sent ants into my blood because I was literally itchy. Like I literally couldn't control myself. I couldn't stop itching, scratching. I literally, like I said, I've got goosebumps telling the story. Like, can you see the goosies? I literally have goosebumps telling the story because it was actually just an unreal, supernatural feeling. Literally driving on my way back home, I was like, I had to take off my hoodie. I was itching, scratching my back against the seat. Like I was not okay. As soon as I got home, I stripped off all my clothes, jumped straight into a shower, and these exfoliating gloves. I was scratching my body like crazy with the exfoliating gloves under a hot shower. As soon as I got out the shower and I was in my bathroom trying to apply cream, I'm still itchy at this stage. Like nothing's grand, guys. Like I haven't calmed down after the shower, but literally just looking at my body, I was covered in hives. My body was red. It was like someone had set my body alight from the inside. I couldn't believe what I was going through. At this time, please understand that my head, my scalp, is fine. It's no longer on fire or anything, but my body is. My palms, I don't know if you guys can see how white my palms are. I'm anemic, so I don't get enough blood in my palms and my feet. My feet are ice cold. They were red. They was red as the under part of my nails. Guys, I've never been so traumatized in my life. So I don't even think I applied lotion at this stage. I got into PJs, popped like 3 Allergic pills and a painkiller, and I got into bed and I slept. Obviously the Allergics knocked me the fuck out. I woke up like 4 hours later, shook. I was actually really shook by what I went through and I couldn't explain it. I didn't know what was happening, guys. I won't even lie. I thought it was my ancestors. I thought it was my mom and dad. Oh, mom. I thought it was my grandmother and dad chopping to me, saying, yo, something's happening, babes. You need to do A, B, and C. I couldn't explain it. I guess sharp, whatever. I go downstairs, tell my mom later, like the story, like, yo, I had a really weird reaction earlier. I don't know what it was from. Like, I don't know if like your mom was trying to tell me something. I don't know if Papa's trying to tell me something, but something ain't right, girl. So my mom was just like, oh, that's weird, whatever. Cool, go to sleep. That was Thursday. Friday morning, guys, the shape of my head was no longer the shape that you are seeing right now on your screen. My head was, the shape was this way. Things were this way. My face, my ears were swollen. Like, actually my head wasn't, no, my head was the shape of a light bulb. My head was the shape of a light bulb. Like the bottom part of my face was skinny and everything was big at the top. My forehead was extended. My head, the scalp was a light bulb. I went downstairs. I said to my mom, does this look normal to you? Do I look normal to you? I had a do-rag on, so she couldn't actually carve like how I really looked. She's like, yeah, you don't look grand. And I said, I don't feel grand. My forehead was swollen. My eyes were swollen. I was like, no. My mom went to church. I said, I'm going to the doctor. I went to the doctor. I went to the worst doctor ever because my doctor was booked off till Monday. Get long weekend. This doctor just looked at me. You just had an allergic reaction to the bleach. Checked, like, your vitals are fine. I'm going to give you some celestamine. You'll be fine. Take it for minimum 4-5 days. I was like, minimum 5 days? It's like, yeah. Can't drive, can't do anything because it's literally, you pop it, it knocks you out. You're gonna be drowsy as hell. Guys, get Friday going into the long weekend. You know what, I just caught my eye. I said, you know what, Twiggy, take your L. Your long weekend is officially done. Cancel the weekend. I got home, I ate lunch, I took the pill, and vele, it knocked me off. Drowsiness, it didn't even waste time. I was out like the light bulb that I looked like. I was so depressed, guys. I was very, very depressed. I was very sad. I just watched like fucking rom-coms the whole of Friday, like the few hours that I was up. I had to take the pill every 6 hours. So I was literally only waking up to take the pill and it would knock me out. Then Saturday arrived. The swelling has now shifted. It had shifted to one side and to my eyes. My eyes were swollen, my cheeks, I looked like a chipmunk, and now my head was shifting. Everything was to the left, to the... Guys, I couldn't believe it. And it progressively got worse. I didn't know what I was like, you know what, this doctor actually should have taken me for blood tests, something. He didn't ask me enough information, you know. Now I'm texting the people at the salon, like, guys, I'm getting worse. I'm sending them pictures every day of me literally getting worse. I'm taking my meds every 6 hours, but I'm literally looking like Will Smith in Hitch. Every time I looked at myself in the mirror, I wanted to cry because I did not recognize myself anymore. Like, the burning had gone, the redness had gone, the itchiness had gone, but the swelling was just in my face and in my head. Sunday, everything, like I said, was to the left. My, guys, Nikili left eye, Inelina Lisa Lopez left eye. My eye was like this. My head, the shape was here. Everything was here. So now this half of my face on Sunday was slowly recovering. My ear was, the swelling had gone down. The cheekbones were back on this side. The cat eye was back, but this side, it was shut eye. My scalp was swollen on this side. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, goodbye street cred. You guys must enjoy street cred. Have fun. My life is over. Come Monday I wake up and my eye is still a bit swollen, my cheek is still swollen. Like, if I looked at myself, I could see something was not grand, but I looked much better. So I said, you know what, the shape of my head had recovered. It was now normal, the way I look now. I said, you know what, I feel very insecure with the way I look right now. Even though I look a little bit better, I look decent, but I'm like, contour is not gonna fix my confidence. Like, my confidence was shaken. My insecurities were like fully in. I'm going to a party with all the youngins, all the cool, all the cool kids. I need to look cute. They look up to me. So I went back to the salon and I got a wig installed. And I asked my wig group, babe, okay, cut. He cut it into a sleek, sharp bob. And I started feeling like myself again. And progressively over the day, like throughout the day, as I was getting ready for street cred, putting together my outfit, the swelling went down. My eye was slowly starting to open up. So around 5 o'clock, when I was putting my face on, I started to look like myself. But in a lot of the photos that you'll see from street cred, it looks like I got a lazy eye. It looks like I got a bit of a lazy eye, but you know, it could have just been me smizing, honey. But yeah, guys, that was my story. That is the worst experience I've ever had with peroxide. And the reason why I wanted to film this was basically just to give you guys a heads up to prevent this from happening to you. If you are out there and you're looking to bleach your hair and you want to look cute like the queen, I would highly recommend that you do a patch test. every salon that is bleaching and peroxiding people's hair should do a patch test, because I feel like the bleach we use at home versus the bleach that's used at salons is completely different. So if you guys are looking into changing your hair, I wouldn't suggest even cutting and bleaching your hair right now as we're going into the colder winter months. But if you ever do decide to bleach your hair, please do a patch test. You'll never know what you're allergic to. I literally walk around telling people that I'm not allergic to anything. So I'm still yet to find out what bleach they're using and which ingredients in that bleach am I allergic to. But that was the most traumatic experience of my life. I got a taste of ugliness, and I don't want to look like Shrek ever again. So yeah, that's my little story. But as you guys can see, I'm blonde. Like, I haven't touched it, I haven't bleached it or cut it since then. I am due for a haircut, which I'll go do tomorrow, but I don't think I'm ready to bleach yet. I'll just cut my hair just that it's like neatened up a bit, and just, you know, let it be. Stick to the wigs if I do decide to like go out to any social events. But that is my story. I'm still so traumatized. I'm still so triggered. I think even the smell of peroxide can make me like want to cry guys, I cried because I couldn't believe that's what I looked like. But like I said, please be careful. Make sure you know which ingredients you're allergic to. Always do a patch test. Even the next time I bleach my own hair, I'll only be bleaching my own hair at home from now on. I will be doing a patch test, because I don't even know if I'm now allergic to the bleach that I've been using for years. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the story. I hope you've learned a thing or two. I hope you feel sorry for me, because actually, like, guys, please feel sorry for me. That was so traumatic. No one knew. My friends knew. Guys, the friends that I have, the way they dragged me, the way they laughed at me, Noxie, Shama, yo, I will never forget. But it's fine, because, you know, she's back, she's cute, she's still cute. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Give it a big thumbs up to warn the next person that might get a reaction from bleach. I literally had to YouTube allergic reaction to bleach, and literally all the suggestions that came up, all the different reactions, it was the same, guys. It gets worse before it gets better. So if that ever happens to you, wash off the bleach, go home, go straight to the doctor so you can get medicine, sleep, forget about your social life for the next 5 days, recover, and you'll be grand. I hope nothing like this ever happens to you guys, and I hope it doesn't get worse than just like a face swell up. You know, it's very dangerous. We don't know what we're putting on to our skin and into our bodies. So please be careful. Like I said, guys, give us a big thumbs up, leave your comments, let me know if you've ever experienced anything like this, and share this video. Maybe you might help the next person. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys.